Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, and I am Penge, and welcome back to Chef. So before we begin, as is now absolutely customary in these videos, it's kind of a tradition or an old charter or something, let's take a look at what we have rebranded to this time. So we've rebranded the restaurant once again, and we've gone for Dutch. We've gone for a Dutch name for the restaurant this time, and that's because in the previous video somebody said, hey, how about Dutch next time out? And I thought, yeah, why not? Okay, let's go for Dutch. So, I mean, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I don't know how to speak Dutch. I don't know anything about Dutch, but this is the name we're going for. And this E here, in this Gnean word, should have two little dots over it, but I can't figure out how to do that in my keyboard either. my non-Dutch keyboard does not seemingly let me put the two dots over it. But never mind. So, I think we're going to pronounce it Mijn knieën staan in brand. That is probably the worst ever pronunciation of any Dutch words that's ever happened in the history of mankind. But there we go. So, yeah, Dutch, mijn knieën staan in brand. That's what the restaurant's called these days. It sounds very good. I like that. I mean, it doesn't sound good when I say it. I imagine if a Dutch person said it, it would sound tremendous. Me saying it, it just sounds awful. But never mind. Right. There's a few things that we need to do today. Number one is, when I tried to put tables outside last time, I thought it didn't work. And then a few people said, oh, there was a spot actually where it went green. When you were moving the table around outside, a little spot appeared where there was a green kind of highlight, which might mean you can put the table outside. And I watched it back and I agree. There was. It was kind of up here. So I think let's go and grab us a table and let's see if we can put a table outside. And I want one of the big tables, let's be honest. Now we've gone for the luxury tables, which are that kind of horrible brown colour. The end there, okay, yeah, and then the white chairs. Now it was up here somewhere. I mean, it might take me a while to find it. I was just sort of erratically moving the thing around. Now, was it a big table or was it a small table, possibly? It may well have been a smaller table. Maybe I can't fit this bigger table in up there. But yeah, I mean, definitely that does not work as a bigger table. There is no way that's letting me place that. No way at all. There's nowhere in the garden that's letting me place that. I think it was one of the smaller tables we had, actually, thinking about it now. It was one of those, and it was kind of up there somewhere. And it did go green. Oh, this is just painful. Come on, it must be there somewhere. When I was doing it, it did go green on the video when I watched it back. Right, hang on. Let me just see if I can find the sweet spot of where the green bit might be for the outside table. Okay, I have combed the outside to see if we can find the location of where we might be able to put a table, and I don't think we can. I think maybe it was just a little graphical glitch or something, but I have tried putting this little luxury table outside in pretty much every single possible space that there could be, with all the different table permutations. I've spent ages just moving this red table up and down here. That is time I'm never ever gonna get back. Oh, it took so long, and I just don't think it's possible. So I think what we saw last time, and there definitely was something, so people were right, but what we saw last time I don't think is an actual viable thing. I think it maybe just was a little bug or a little glitch or something like that, which, do you know what, in Chef, a little bug would not surprise me at all. So do you know what, we're not having tables outside. Goodbye, there we go. Cheerio tables. We'll just stick with the ones we've got inside. Now, another exciting thing is, I popped onto the Discord for Chef just to sort of see what was going on, and I happened to mention the fact that the ice creams were not appearing on our menu. So we created ice creams in the recipe editor, they were not appearing. They said, ah yeah, there's a bug, we've fixed it now, but if you're using an old save, which we are because Chef gets updated quite often indeed, so we're using an older save, they said if you're doing that, all you need to do is go into the ingredients panel, which we shall go into right now, and there was a problem, they said, with Tier 1 cream. If we unlock Tier 1 cream, which is a little bit annoying because I want to keep our points for next time, but you know what, never mind, we'll do that. If we unlock Tier 1 cream, that should then mean that those things can appear on the menu, because there was a problem with Tier 1 cream not being unlocked, yet we use it to create ice cream, which obviously then means that this thing is going, hang on a minute, you haven't got the ingredients for that, that's not allowed, don't do that. Also, is that new? Is that quiche Lorraine new? Are we getting new things being added as we get up higher levels? Because I don't remember seeing quiche Lorraine on there before. Okay, let's go to the ice creams. They're there! Yes! Oh, happy days. Our ice creams are in. Oh, this is lovely. And I'm guessing, yeah, that maybe as we get up higher levels, maybe reputation-wise or something, more things are appearing. Because we never used to have key lime pie at the start. That's appeared. Panna cotta has appeared. We never used to have that either. I want to make panna cotta. Can I not make my own? But we can put our own ice creams in. Okay, well, let's have the ice cream is right. Absolutely. Let's chuck that in. So there you go. Down to desserts. They're all our desserts. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so where is that? The ice cream is right. Oh, I didn't see how much it was. Hang on. Hang on. How much is it? $2 pretty much. Okay, let's put that on for 8. That's fine. And then we'll put in creme de ice as well. We won't put cold and creamy in because it's only got 104 and the others are 124 and 125. So we'll put creme de ice in also for 8. So a choice of ice creams. We've got ice cream on the menu. Hooray! I'm very happy. Oh, that's lovely. So there you go. Thank you, devs. Thank you for letting me know. Because, yeah, that was a little bit sad. I really wanted ice cream on the menu. And now we have. Okay. Right. Now what we're going to do? Well, we're going to go spend our experience points and spend some ingredients points. Well, in terms of experience points, I think we have to go down the meat route. We just might as well get up to the top and get these 2 top things here and make our meat dishes both cheaper and far better quality-wise. So what can we do with this? What's that? Fried meat. Okay, we've got a bit of fried meat. We'll take that. And then also, I think let's go for a new type of food. Let's go for braised meat. And I think that puts us up to the top. I think, yes. Okay, now I'm assuming that these are only going to take 1 point, even though they're very good. I assume that we can have that and that. Okay, that's excellent. And we've still got a point left. Oh, we can go and treat ourselves with something else. So, yeah, recipe quality for meats is going up by 5, which is fantastic. But the cost of the ingredients to make meat, which is an expensive thing, is coming down by 10%. That's very good. So, yeah, we should see our profits going up a little bit because, the predominant food we use is meat. That's one of our main ingredients. So, and also, we've got braised meat. So, we're going to create a braised meat dish as well. So, we'll do that. So, we'll lock that in. And now we've got a point left. We've got 1 point left. What about vegetables and fruits? Can we up the quality of some of our veg? Vegetable recipe quality. Yeah, why don't we just do that? Just do that, up that, +3. Absolutely, there we go. Because we've got a lot of veg with our dishes, so we might as well make them taste a bit better whilst they're there. Okay, so now let's go over to the recipe. No, not the recipe editor. I didn't mean to click the recipe editor. It's going to take a long time to load the recipe editor now. Oh, come on, recipe editor. You can do it. We don't actually want to look at you at all. So let's go over to the ingredients panel, which is where I was meant to be going in the first place. And let's get us some more tier 3 things. So let's get 3 more tier 3 ingredients. Well, now we've got whatever that thing was, braised meat. Let's get a tier 3 new thing that we can have as braised meat. What shall we have? I think lamb. Let's get lamb. We'll have that. A braised lamb dish is on the way. Let's also get a tier 3. And now somebody in the comments did make a good suggestion. They said, why not get lobster? So you could have surf and turf. So you could have a steak dish and then a lobster dish and combine them and have like a surf and turf dish. So let's get tier 3 lobster. I imagine it's absolutely extortionate, but there we go. So we've got lamb, lobsters, and a vegetable. Let's get us an exciting vegetable. What goes well with lamb? Lamb goes well with mint. I don't know what else it goes well with. We've got kind of the majority of the things. There are artichokes. People like them. Artichokes are edible flowers. They don't look good and may also have thorns, but their taste is unique. Yeah, I'll pass on the thorn food, please. How about, let's just get artichokes. Why not? Do you know, I don't think I've ever eaten an artichoke. I don't think I've ever eaten an artichoke before. But okay, so there we go. We'll do that. We'll keep our 1 point and we'll invest it eventually when we get a couple more points. It'll roll round at some point. We'll have 12 and then we can treat ourselves to 4 tier 3 ingredients. So what do we get? Artichokes, lamb, and lobster. Okay, right now we can go to the recipe editor and we can look at the new thing we got. So where's that? There? Is that braised meat? Yeah. Okay, let's make some braised lamb. Shall we? Not as an appetizer. We could do it as an appetizer. Why don't we have it as a little appetizer just to see if it goes well? Right, what are the pictures like? Okay, a lamb one. That's kind of lamb-like, is it? Curious kind of sauce colour on the top. And then, goodness knows what's going on with it. What on earth is this? What is this? What is this green slime? I don't know what that is. It's probably going to be served with potato. Oh, there's loads of options on this one. 9 little pictures for that. Oh, we can have slime with croutons, slime with crumbs, no slime with crumbs, some oniony stuff, some, who knows what they are. I'm going to have it like that. I don't really know what that is, but okay, right. So we're going to have braised lamb. What shall we call it? I'm going to call it Wham Bam Lamb because why not? Right, okay, let's go. The less said about that, the better. And let's go and get our tier 3 lamb. Now, I am intrigued with this. On these, let's just put lamb in and just see what the score is. So that's 71. We'll take that back out. So remove that. I mean, it's 12 already. There's nothing here. There's nothing on the sort of chef's chopping board. And already we've got a quality of 12. I don't know. Maybe the plate's got something on it or something. I don't know. Maybe the restaurant's very, very, very lovely. I don't know. So what if we put pork on? So that goes to 83. So pork is inherently in the game a better produce than the lamb because it's already got a higher score. What if we put the beef on? So the beef only goes to 77. So currently the pork is winning. Yeah, pork is still winning. Duck is still not quite as good. Ham, can we put ham on? Ah, no. So ham is better. So on its own, ham is a better dish. What about bacon? Love the bacon. No, bacon's not quite as good. See, that's a bit weird, isn't it? What about chicken just on its own? 72. Now, yeah, chicken's nowhere even near the rest of the stuff. But okay, never mind. Right. So we'll have lamb. So we'll have some wham bam lamb. So we'll put that in. What do we want to have with wham bam lamb? If it's braised, that kind of means that it's got some sort of sauce on it, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't know the black pepper again. Hang on, let's put the black pepper with it. Can we make it a bit spicy? Can we make it a little bit spicy by putting some chili peppers on it? That goes to 91 if we do it there. What if we put it down here? 87. Because, yeah, wham bam. Maybe it's like a spicy braised kind of sauce thing on it. That might be quite nice. Do you want to serve it with anything? A little bit of serving of, I don't know, maybe bread? Just to soak something up on the side. We're struggling to get a pretty high score here. So maybe we need to put some of this in. Let's go down the route of garlic. Garlic makes everything far better than it should do. So yeah, 110, 125. 125 if we just pop a bit of garlic on the side. And then potatoes might be good. Little tiny side serving of potatoes. 142. It's already looking very good. And now, how about artichokes? Make it up to 157 as a primary ingredient or 153 as a secondary. So let's put them in there. So yeah, we've used up the lamb and the artichokes. So we're using the stuff we've just got. But now we've got it's too sour and too bitter. So we need some sweetness. Okay, let's I mean, sweetness is pretty easy. Let's just put some sugar in. Yay! Okay, up to 174 for 157. Good grief. Okay, 174. It's still a little bit sour and bitter. We need something that is even sweeter. I mean, what can we chuck some honey in or something? That brings it down to 165 because it gets too sweet. Okay, what if we do that? 163. Hang on, can we... Oh, we can't move the sugar, can we? Hang on. Can we put the sugar in as a primary ingredient? 157, 173. But yeah, I think because that's too high, isn't it? That sugar, the sweetness comes up too much. 174. Okay. Is there anything we can put in that will help that a teeny tiny bit? Anything at all? It's already bitter enough, isn't it? We don't need to put the tea leaves in. We don't need to resort to the tea leaves. What if you just chuck a load of salt in? 175. Oh, that's not really worth it, is it? What else helps with that? Lightly balanced by fatness. Okay, fatness. How about some margarine? Oh, good. It makes it go up to 175. Okay, now, what if we put in butter? Because butter's better than margarine. And we've got tier 3 butter. So 177. Okay. Do you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it's not really braised in anything. That's the only thing I'm thinking. It's not really got a sauce. Okay. I mean, do we make a cream sauce? Like a creamy braising sort of sauce to go with it? Because we've got tier 3 cream. That puts it up to 179, which is okay. So like a creamy sauce with chili peppers and pepper. So a creamy pepper sauce. You can have peppercorn sauce, actually. That's fine. A peppercorn sauce. Is there anything else you want to put in here? I mean, can we put a curried sauce? No, that's just awful. Hang on. No, it doesn't work. Curry is a no-go. What can we put something else in? Put a bit of rosemary? Like lamb, actually, doesn't lamb go very well with things like this, with rosemary and stuff? Lamb goes very well with that kind of stuff. Basil, whatever you want to call it. Oh, no, it really doesn't like it, does it? No, it's not working. Do you know what? I'm happy with that. Wham Bam Lamb, a chili pepper, garlicky, peppery, creamy sauce with some potatoes and artichokes kind of on the side. Bit of bread to mop up the sauce. And then some sugar and butter maybe in the sauce to make it not quite as sour and bitter. Even though it is quite sour and bitter anyway. But there we go. Okay, so Wham Bam Lamb is on the menu as a starter. And we've got that in, and that's one of the new things. So now, now somebody said, why not go and make like a surf and turf option? So yeah, let's do that. If we just got a grilled steak. There we go, grilled meat. That'll do. What's that there? What's that thing? I thought we had all the meat ones. Oh, no, that's boiled meat, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we're not quite going down the boiled meat route just yet. That'll be the last thing we get. Who boils meat, honestly? Yeah, let's get ourselves this then. So let's make a surf and turf style dish. Okay, it's set as a main course, and we're going to call it Sea Cow, because sea is spelled C, S-E-A, like, the big blue wobbly thing. Sea Cow. Eat cow. Do you see what I've done there? Very clever, huh? Okay, so we'll go for that. We've got a generic picture thing for it. That'll do. So let's start this and see if we can do this. So, steak. We're going to need the beef. So let's just chuck a load of beef in. Beef. And now, let's go down here and throw in lobster. 78 up to 121 already. Now, one thing I am intrigued with is, let's take that out and that out. Can we put up here lobster? Ah, no, right, okay. That needs a meat thing from the meat thing here. So it needs a meat dish from one of the meat sort of panels. Okay, fine. So let's put the lobster back in. So the lobster's all right as well on its own. It's to 58 on its own. But right, let's put the beef back in. Beef up there. There you go. So we've got the surf bit, the lobster, and we've got the turf bit. We've got the beef. It's already at 124. What do we serve with this? I think let's scroll down to our tier 3 veg. Do we want it to have one thing that is missing from this? One thing that is missing is, in the UK we'd say chips, in the US you'd say fries, but sort of chipped potatoes, whatever you would call them. We've got potatoes. I assume this means that this thing here encompasses all types of potato. So whether it's just boiled potatoes, mashed potato, chips / fries, whatever. It seems to be lacking sort of basic things. If I went out and had surf and turf, I might have surf and turf with some fried onions or something like that, and some big mushrooms, and then chips / fries. But they don't seem to be on the menu. It's a bit weird. Let's chuck garlic in, because garlic makes everything kind of better. 130, 141. Yeah, we'll put it up there. So let's have an onion. Put an onion in. 164. Potatoes can go in. 186. Could this go over 200? Could this be our first over 200 menu item? 193. Oh, come on. The cabbage will probably let us down. The cabbage always lets us down. Cabbage, come on, now is your time. 200! Well done, cabbage! Cabbage, you've done it! You've tipped us over the 200 mark. Yay! Okay, this is excellent news. That is brilliant. I've never seen one of these at 200 before. Okay, so cabbage and asparagus with some, I'm going to call it fries. So we're going to have a surf and turf thing with a bit of garlic, sort of seasoning stuff, fries, some fried onions, asparagus and cabbage. I mean, what if we put carrots in? 198, no, bad carrots. What do I put it up there? 202! Yes. And how about we just chuck some truffles in? Oh, back down to 200. And it makes the cost go absolutely astronomical. Okay, yeah, let's not put truffles in. It's already expensive enough as it is. Broccoli? Everyone loves broccoli, apart from the people that don't. Let's put broccoli in. No. I think that might be our optimum kind of thing. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed in is that we haven't got mushrooms. I kind of do like mushrooms with a steak. Can we put them in somehow? No, and they're only tier 1 as well. So they're not going to do much good, are they? Never mind. What if we try and put artichokes in? Are they going to help? Not there, they're not. And not there, they're not. Okay, right. Over to this sort of stuff here then. What have we got? It's a bit sour and bitter, as all my dishes seem to turn out to be. So let's do that. No, so if we put the sugar in, it brings that down. It brings those two down, but the sweetness goes up too much. It goes up way too much. No, bad. That's not going to work. Have we got anything that's a bit... Ketchup. Yes. Ketchup save the day. No, ketchup's not saving the day. It's already relatively sweet. It's kind of up here, isn't it? I don't think we'll be able to do anything with that unless we add some fatness. Okay, how about some good old butter? Chuck some butter in. It brings it back down to 200. I think that is as good as we're going to get. See cow, eat cow. A food score of 202, which is brilliant. It does cost $14.43 to make in the raw ingredients. But do you know what? Our beef will be cheaper and it will taste excellent because we've got the new skills. So, okay, we'll go for that. So, I mean, it's a curious sort of dish. Hang on, can we put black pepper? Black pepper goes well with everything. Come on. Oh, black pepper, you've let us down. Black pepper, what's going on? What's going on, black pepper? I don't understand. Never before have you let us down. And if we put saffron in, I wonder what the cost goes up to. 23.07. Oh, saffron, you expensive thing. Right, we'll save that. So now I've got see cow, eat cow. So let's go over to the menu and we'll add our new things onto the menu. So we add an appetizer. So Wham Bam Lamb, Wham Bam Lamb can go up there. Where is it? Wham Bam Lamb costs $4.57. 10. Doubles it, doesn't it? 10. And where is our other one? Mains. Scroll. So see cow, eat cow, 202. Check it out. Against all these other sort of rubbishy ones. All these default ones. We don't need these. We have got quite a big menu. Now, one thing I did suggest as well, that I thought would be quite useful was the option to make our own little sort of sub-menu areas. So we've got main courses, salads, soups and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, sometimes you go to a place and it doesn't have these. It will have, like, kids' dishes or chicken or value offers or, you know, lunchtime deals or whatever. Because, obviously, we've just got main courses. We're going to have loads of stuff chucked into here. We're going to have so many things thrown into here. So, yeah, it just seems to be... I'd like that option. I'd like the option to create our own bit. You know, maybe it's like a kids menu or something like that. I don't know. But okay, it's not going to happen now, though. So let's just chuck in see cow, eat cow. So 14.43. See cow, eat cow. What do we make that up to? I'm just looking at the prices of all of these things over here. Look at that tomato pasta costs 42 cents to make. 42 cents. And this thing costs 14.43. Okay. See cow, eat cow. What do we price that as? It's 14.43 on its own. So we need to price it at least 20, I would have thought. At least 20 to make $5 whatever off it. Should we price it a bit more? How about we price it at something like $22.50 or something? To just push it up a little bit and to give it that 50 to kind of make it a little bit different to all our other items, which have got the nice rounded zeros on. Yeah, so let's go for $22.50 for that. And then we come out of that and then that's all on. So the menu is all set in Mayan Stan brand, which is just awful. So let's get going. Now we do have the goal in popularity of trying to get to, where is it? Policies and decisions. We want to get to here, really. 750 is the next goal. I don't think we'll get there this day / in-game week. And then 900. There is a goal to get to 900 popularity. So, okay, let's just move time on, shall we? Let's just get things rolling. That's it. You seat all these people. Oh, look at it filling up already. It's looking very good. And you've only just opened. So now here comes the weird bit again of Chef. We've kind of done the fun stuff. We've got the ice cream on the menu. We've got our new menu options done. We've done all the sort of ingredient purchasing. We've done all that. Now comes the bit where you just sit back and just watch everything unfold. But I guess, you know, we're kind of the head chef. So we sort the restaurant out. This is how I see it. We sort the restaurant out. So we say, there we go, everybody. This is the restaurant. This is what it's going to look like. This is the stuff on the walls. Here's your team. Right, I've given you some recipe options. Now you can just all get on with it, please. All my staff go and do the stuff. So I'm just sort of sitting back now watching this from, you know, my magical vantage point in the clouds. This is making me a little bit sad. There's an awful lot of people out there who cannot come in. And it looks like there's bigger groups. It looks like there are bigger groups of people. Now, what I'm thinking is maybe we get rid of some of our 2-seater tables and replace them with 4-seater tables. Because these big groups out here, I could have a couple of people here, 2 people at this table, or I could get this group in here of 4 people, possibly, maybe. So I think that's what we need to do. 79 out of 92. Can we use our table spaces? This is unforgivable. Who seated this? Who seated this? This is not acceptable. Look, they're wrong, incorrect. You don't seat, move them over to one of those tables. We've got people outside that were turning away. It's not acceptable. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on here. Prices are possibly still a bit high, but whoa. Said Sakura, the lower class. Upper class, Joshua said a surprise. Azuna said not bad. Okay, let's check out the actual reviews. Yeah, prices are holding us back a little bit. Service is not great. It took ages to finally eat. You should be happy to let me pay. Why let me wait? I will come again, even though you're shouting at me. Service is indeed a problem. I can't believe the yummiest cheesecake was so good. Yes. At long last, some recognition for the first dessert we made. The yummiest cheesecake. Atmosphere looking pretty good. Service okay. Now see, they're saying prices are brilliant. And they've given us nothing at all for prices. I don't know if that's a bug, or if they were outraged that we were asking for money for the food that we were providing. I don't know. Waited a little too long to eat, yet he gave us 4 out of 5 for service. Tasty Mamma Mia meaty lasagna. Oh, tasting, sorry. Tasting Mamma Mia meaty lasagna was really mind-blowing. Okay, there's an awful lot going on. The pie of rice, excellent. Okay, this is good. They can cook stuff, they serve stuff, the place is furnished with stuff. 7 out of 10 would someday stuff again. The pretentious pastries was nah. Oh dear, yeah, they probably are a bit. The Mega Grill was nah. However, Mamma Mia meaty lasagna was so good. And the yummiest cheesecake is doing very well. Okay, right. I'm pretty happy with that. Prices are a tad high, but okay, that's fine. Right, let's run time on until the end of the lunchtime session, see what monies we've got at the end. Okay, and the evening session has begun. As soon as we opened the doors, as soon as it sort of started, there were people peering in through the doors like zombies. Please, bring us food. But okay, that's fine. Seat them on one of these tables, please. Where are you going? To seat... Oh, no, there. That's fine. I thought you were going to seat them over here. I was going to have words with you, waiter person, but no, that's fine. So we might have a little bit of problem with service. A little tiny problem with service, getting the food to people. Now, I don't know what's causing that. It's very hard to tell in Chef. We don't really know. Is it the waiters? Possibly not. There's plenty of those, it seems. Is it the kitchen staff? Is it the kitchen equipment? We don't really know. There's not enough information about stuff currently in Chef as it stands right now to actually make a kind of judgment on all these things. So, yeah, it might be that we need another griller just there. But or another blender or whatever that thing is, a steamer or a fryer. But we don't know because we don't know how busy these things are. Like, it'd be useful if you could click on that and it said, yesterday grilled 80 meals. And you might go, ah, that's interesting. That was used to prepare 80 meals yesterday. That's useful. And then you might sort of think, well, hang on a minute. We could do with another one of those because we weren't able to cook whatever meals, or there was a waiting time or something. Just more information about the kitchen stuff would be incredibly useful, because at the minute it's just this sort of thing you stick in the kitchen and hope that they do it right. So okay, well, here we go again. We'll just sit back and wait until the end of the evening session. We've got quite a lot of... hang on, what's going on there already? Already we've got a problem with that, waiting to order and be served by your staff. Do you know what? Maybe we do need another staff person in. Because look, there are quite a lot of people in here now. Let's go and hire another person. It's not like we're short of a few quid, is it? A waiter. A waiter, a waiter, a waiter. A good waiter. Now, you've got blue. Minus 75 time needed to... oh, you're an accommodator. I don't want people accommodating customers. Jerry, you're 170. You've got an average skill level, which is intriguing. So an average skill level, but that gives you 44% time less to do most of it. And you're a bit quicker at walking. These people down here are not great. Should we just get Jerry in? Another person. Jerry, welcome aboard. Hello, Jerry. And Jerry, you can go and do that bit. You can go and do some table service stuff too and hope that that makes a difference. Because yeah, we're popular now. We're popular now and we need to kind of sort this out. Still, it's a problem. Still, it's a problem. Now, it might be now a mixture of waiting for food. And again, more information would be useful. More metrics, please, chef. More metrics. Like, what's the average waiting time of people? What's the average cooking time? What kind of is holding things up in this restaurant? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah, a little bit bereft as to how to fix some of the problems. But never mind. Right, roll it on. We're on 14.8. So let's see what we end up with at the end of the day. Can we get to 16 grand, do you think, maybe? By the end of the day, maybe up to 16 and a half, maybe 17. We're on 15 already, so I imagine we'll get to 16. So maybe we can get to maybe 17 grand by the end of the evening session. That'd be a good thing for us to get to. And the day has ended. And so, yes, the day simulates the entire week. So we made 7,400 on food. That seems lower than it used to be. That seems a little bit lower than it used to be. Even though we had loads and loads of people through the door, I swear at some point we used to make about 10k on food. Didn't we used to make about 10 grand on food at one point? I have to go back and check out the videos. That seems a bit lower. Beverages just over £1,000. That's absolutely fine. So we made earnings of 8,500, which is nice. But then we shelled out about 5,000. So yeah, we did dip over 18. I think we got to 18 and a half, maybe, possibly. I wasn't really paying attention. But so we got to 18 and a half, and then it's come back down to 16.4, which is okay. So personnel, yeah, we're spending quite a lot on people now. We're spending 1,100 on actual people. Rent is 796, raw ingredients 27. That's come down a bit. Obviously, we've got 10% cheaper meats, and a lot of our food is meat based, so that's come down a bit. Maintenance 264. Policies are seemingly free, which is lovely. That's great. No furniture because we didn't do anything, and there's no other because I don't know what other means. So okay, right, lovely. So we'll proceed. Go to the next day. Now, more importantly, popularity 640. So, yeah, what do we need? 750 to get that. Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run it forward another day right now. I'm just going to blitz it forward another day. What have we got on here? Let's check the reviews. Oh, service is coming down. Service is definitely a negative thing now. So that's bad. Let's check the dashboard for service overall. Yeah, service is now terrible. Do I need another chef as well? And again, as we've said many times, particularly in this video, we don't really know where the problem is with this. We don't know where the bottleneck is with service. Is it the serving staff? Is it the chef? Is it the kitchen equipment? We don't really know. So, yeah, this is not good. Service coming down is not good. Maybe that is also possibly why we're making less money on food. Because if we're not able to get everybody served quick enough, maybe that is a problem. Maybe we'll hire another chef as well. Let's see if that works for today. So let's get ourselves another chef as well. We'll get another person to come and prepare some food. We've got a pasta chef, and we've got ourselves a vegetable chef and a fruit chef. What other things are there? We want a tier 3 person ideally. Caitlin, you're very expensive, Caitlin. You're 220. But you are a tier 3, so minus 50 time required, 50% time less to prepare or cook things, and you're good at pasta. Now we've maxed out the food thing. Now we've actually maxed out the food thing. We could spend our experience points on, like, pasta. So, you know, make pasta better and all that. Make pasta great again. So maybe we'll do that. Let's get Caitlin. Let's see if that helps. There you go, Caitlin. Come in. Let's see if an extra person will help. Welcome aboard. You get paid more than everybody else, so you better be flipping amazing, Caitlin. I hope you're good. So we'll do that. We'll spend our points now. We won't get the ingredients. We won't get the ingredients. We won't create new recipes. I will spend our points, though, because it might well help. So let's see if we've got anything to do with cooking time. So have we got anything to do with cooking time? Right. Carbs, recipes, preparation time, down. 2 of those. Yes, please. That'll bring pasta and rice dishes down a bit quicker. Cooking time, up. So that's good. Oh, not down, up. You know, improved, I mean. So it's now 7% quicker to cook. So again, if we've got problems with getting people fed because they're waiting too long, that might help. Right, have we got the same over here in the land of the vegetables? That's quality, that's quality, that's quality. Have we got anything to do with speed? Speed of actually preparing these things. Sauteed veggies, not so bothered. You just want generic sort of cooking time. Fried veggies, cooking and time. No, okay, none in there then. I wonder if that's up here. Oh, that's quite a good one to get. Vegetable ingredients cost down 5. That's quite a good thing to have. Oh, and down 10 up there. Wow, there's so many exciting things. Okay, what about fish? We haven't got much in the way of fish. But if we can bring the cooking time down. Seafood recipes cooking time down. And seafood recipes preparation time down. Yeah, we'll go for that. We'll try and just bring preparation times down as much as we can. Okay, we'll keep the ingredients points until next time. Let's just blaze through a day and see if that helps. And that will move us closer as well in popularity to our 750 goal. So yeah, this again, the weird bit of chef. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea while this happens because there is nothing else for me to do right now. Okay, I've got my tea, I've come back into the Geek cupboard, and the lunchtime session had indeed finished. The evening session has just begun. But look, it's actually worked. Something has worked. Now, whether it was adding the extra waiting staff, whether it was adding the extra chef, we will never know. We don't know in chef currently. But look, it's come back up. So now both the service and the prices are good. They are good ratings, which is nice because it brings extra people in. What I think we might need to do at some point is try and target different groups. At the moment, we've got lower class. We've got lower class groups targeted. It would be nice if we could start targeting, maybe say, higher class, because they're going to spend more money. They've got more money to spend. I think it's in here, is it? Customers. Yeah, lower class families. And if you're at a medium sort of budget, that's fine. But they've got, you know, they like meat and carbs. And that's what we're providing currently. We are providing much in the way of meat and many carbs. Ideally, we'd like to go for upper class families. I do like it's as though lower class families drive this terrible vehicle, whereas upper class families drive this fancy automobile just here. So they just look like cars to me, whatever. But so the expense budget for these guys, check that out. Lots of dollar signs just there. So that is good. But they do like seafood. They like seafood. We don't have a lot of seafood. And also they like dessert. We've got quite a few desserts going on. So I thought maybe we might attract a few more of those. So it would be good if we could try and attract those. And high-end tourists as well. We've got desserts and we've got wine. So we could easily get those guys in. We've got the best wine. We've got all those. We've had the best sort of beverages in for absolutely ages. So yeah, so I think we could get those in as well. So we might want to go to our policies, which are all seemingly free at the moment, which is a bit weird. How about we start doing that now? And so next time out, we might see that. So at the moment, we're targeting families. So lower class and upper class families, that's fine. Can we target gourmet food people, food enthusiasts? I want to get fancy people in. How do we do that? Upper class family customers, a magazine ad for 500 monies. We're making quite a lot of money, so that's fine. We'll do that. So let's get upper class family customers in. Yes, we'll have that, please. So look, yeah, at the minute it's lower class families. We are absolutely drawing them in. I want upper class families in. So if we do that, it brings that up the tiniest amount. Look at it, the teeniest, tiniest amount. Oh, that's not very good, is it? And then upper class tourists. Social media advert, we're targeting tourists. We could target families. Again, that's lower class and upper class families together. We could target those and bring them in. So look at that, lower class families. Now, yeah, we have lost a bit of the tourist business there. Internet advert. Target gourmets and food enthusiasts. You know what? Let's put that in, shall we? Why not? You see what happens. These all might be free. I'm not entirely sure. We don't want to do flyers. We don't want blue collar workers or lower class tourists or whatever. Television ads. That's quite expensive. What about a radio ad? Let's target gourmet people. Should we just target gourmet people? What do they like? Hang on. Gourmet people. What do you like? Gourmets. Gourmets eat anything provided the quality is high. Now, the quality of everything, I think, is pretty high in our restaurant. Shall we try and adjust things so we target gourmet people? So wherever there's a gourmet thing, we'll go for that. Gourmet, 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 gourmet. That one's a bit expensive just there for gourmet people. That's very expensive. It's 1,000. But if they're all coming up as free, that's probably a nice thing. Yeah, let's get that in. And they're not appearing on there at the moment. It would be nice if we could get them in. But yeah, we've got a lot of high quality things. So maybe now that'll work. Maybe that'll work. And yeah, we don't want to put any of the flyers on. And everything else is lovely. The cleaning is all fine. There's no toilets to clean. I don't know why that's there. Okay, right. Evening session. Proceed. Proceed at pace, please, evening session. Just passing the time by reading some of the reviews. Some of them are brilliant. Never ate something better than their weird tartar food chicken. Now, I have been informed that tartar kind of means it's kind of raw meat. It's raw meat, they kind of season it, maybe they put a sauce on it or something, and they serve it, which normally means, apparently, that it's beef. It's normally beef tartar, because you can kind of get away with eating raw beef, because, you know, you can have a steak that's rare or blue or whatever. So, the fact that I've made a tartar out of chicken, I'm essentially giving people raw chicken to eat. That's not good. I would say that's not a good thing to do. I think you might be regretting your love for the weird tartar food chicken overnight and in the morning, upper class tourist. I think I've just ruined your holiday for you, but never mind. But yeah, a lot of people seemingly like a lot of things. Eating, oh, this is a statement. Hello, upper class tourist. Eating curried gluck gluck legs was the best experience of my life. Wow. I mean, wow. Of your whole life, that's the best thing you've done. And the weird thing is, the prices have come back down. The prices rating has come back down. And I'm now regretting maybe I've done the wrong thing with these things here. I'm going to go back and target the families again. I'm going to go target the families and the tourists. So yeah, I'm not going for the gourmet stuff. I don't like it. It makes me nervous. I think it's going to move away from our core sort of demographic of what we've got there. And I want to make sure that we keep bringing people in. 697 popularity though. Or do we stick with this? Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that's what we need to do to move away from the families. Maybe we need to do this to start getting gourmet people in. Or am I just worrying about it way too much? I don't really know. I'm not sure. Do you know what? We'll have this one as well. 100% lower class tourists. We want upper class tourists. No, let's leave that. I'm going to leave it. It's all fine. It's all good. We've got one last group of people in. It's 25 minutes past midnight. Please go home to your families. Right, okay. So food, 8.5. Beverages, 1.3. There you go. Sort of earnings just about 10 grand. Just about 10 grand. Right, the policies seem to have kicked in. The policy prices have seemed to have sprung into life. Oh, botherations. Okay, we're spending 2.5 grand on policies. Might have to go and modify that again. Might go and do that right now. But everything else looks all right. Raw ingredients a bit higher. Personnel. Yeah, okay, personnel's higher as well, of course. So we've got an extra chef person in. Okay, right, hang on. Right, pause. I realise I'm faffing about with this way too much. But, right. Let's not target gourmet people, because we can't do all that targeting and they're not even appearing on here. So let's make sure we've actually targeted the people that we want. Right, upper class families with a magazine ad. We'll have that. Target families with a billboard. Social media. let's target the tourists to get the tourists in. Internet advert, I don't mind having that. We'll target tourists. These things, however, we'll put them as none. So we'll save quite a bit of money off of those. So we're targeting tourists and families. And that's our that's our core sort of, I was going to say audience, but our core eatership? I don't know there. So that'll do. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it for there. And what we are going to do is with Chef, because I've been pondering Chef. I've been pondering what to do with Chef. Because as you may well have noticed, it's fun. It's a fun game. It's a fun little game. But it is getting a little bit formulaic. It's getting a tiny bit formulaic. These things here are giving us something to go for. So, you know, I want to get up to 750 to look at the new furniture. And I want to get to 900 to look at the new designs of the walls and the floors and all that. So there's a little bit of drive there. But as episodes go, they're kind of relatively formulaic. We're not really doing anything grandly different. We give the restaurant a name, which is lovely. And then we spend our experience points. We create some meals. We put them on the menu. And then that's kind of it. Then we just sit back and watch stuff happen. So what we're going to do is we might start ramping down the production of Chef videos a little bit. We might not do this as often as we have been. I mean, it's very fun to play and I enjoy it. I think our goal will be to play until we've worn out these decisions in here. So until we'll get this one probably next time out, I imagine, when we play. So we'll be able to have a look at that. Then we'll try and get to 900. I don't know how much we get after 900. I think once we've unlocked all the decision things to make, that will do. Oh, hang on. That's new, isn't it? Unique design tables. Some more tables. Oh, stop giving me tables, for goodness sake. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. When we've unlocked all the different decision things that we need, there's a thing here as well. That's new. The Great Cook contract. Oh, these are all new. Or did I just not see these before? Whatever. We'll get those, and I think then we might call it a day with Chef. But yeah, we're not going to be producing Chef videos as much as we have been, because, you know, we've been doing it kind of every other day or whatever. We might need to slow it down a little bit, because, yeah, they are becoming a little bit samey. But apologies if you enjoy it. You might be really loving Chef. It's not going to go away. It's not going to go away immediately. But there will come a point, yeah, where we have to stop doing it because there'll be nothing else for us to do in the game. But yeah, so Chef will continue, just maybe on a sort of a less frequent basis than it has been recently. But it's still going to keep going until we run out of things to do, which will, I imagine, be a little while yet. If you did enjoy this, please do leave a like. And also, as always, please do subscribe, just to keep up to date with how we get on in our cooking adventures. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, this is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no. It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?